Turn 2 Orks. We got 4 flyers to roll for, all the same, and 3 come in. I don't know if it's good or bad. We're about to find out. He's a very good flyer, as you can tell. That's why he sits outside of the cockpit. Very cinematic blue plane coming in. Orks are moving forward, and they cannot be stopped until at least the Necrons go. But here we go, we grab an AA placement. It's revealed it's nothing of note though. And so it's just a regular objective, but it is an AA gun, quad gun, which is strength 7 twin linked, which is pretty fancy. And we grab the other last cannon for optimal, because guaranteed a lot of Necron flyers are going to be coming in next turn. Industrial Ooze gives a 5+ cover, but I already have a 4+ cover because I'm bikes. And I do fail some terrain, but I do get in anyways. So, Interceptor shooting, I evade. He does hit and penetrate. I fail my evade, but it's only 1 on the penetrating roll. So I do lose a hull point. I'm down to 2, but he's only shaken. But the weird boy passes the psychic test and gets a... And it's time for the shooting to commence. First, last cannon shoots and misses. But it's okay, we got another one. We shoot and miss. But we got a quad gun, which is twin linked assault 4. And so we roll, all miss, but it's okay, it's twin. Oh, we all missed again. Well, that was unfortunate. But the Ludas, which actually we're supposed to shoot with the last cannon, they can shoot, they get 1 shot each at the same Ghost Arc. And I got 1 glancing, but he does make his cover save because my plane accidentally flew in the way. Which is, it's hard, you gotta really pay attention to where your planes are going. But the next squad of Ludas shoots, brings the 1 Ghost Arc down to 2 hull points now. And the rest of the boys in the squads, they have big shooters at least that can see as far, and they start peppering the warrior squad on top, trying to take it out. And so far, he makes all his saves, but 1 failed wound, warrior in front dies. Now, a fully loaded DACA plane with double shots and ballista skill 3 to hit on 4s. Instead, twin linked, lots and lots of wounds. The Cryptek goes down, as well as a few more warriors. And we have 2 more DACA planes to go. Another plethora of shots, a lot more hit this time. Only missed with 1 total. A good number of wounds because it's 2's the wound, and he does make a lot of saves, but they're all gone. And so I continue to shoot the Ghost Arc, but I'm only strength 6, he's armor 13. And the Cryptek gets back up, and he's back in control, not only the objective, but the Interceptor last cannon. I shoot with my bikes, I try to assault with my bikes, but I do fail. And the objective does not blow up again. Turn 2 Necrons, both Doom Sides come in. The first 2 Night Sides come in. He fails the other Night Sides, but he gets to re-roll because of his Warlord trait. And every single flyer is on. Now it's just a sight of just pure awe of all these Necron flyers, freshly painted. Simple yet very nice paint scheme, I must say myself. But he's just coming on, and he's coming on minimum. Now, the Night Sides can only move 24 if the passengers want to shoot normally. If they move further, then the passengers can only shoot snapshots. But it's pretty cool being able to disembark, because they're kind of teleported out of the Night Sides. Very neat Necron lore there. So the Ghost Arcs then move up, and the Necron Overlord moves up, and he is in a chariot, so he's going to have to roll for difficult terrain, which could wreck him, but it does not. And now all the warriors and immortals start to pile out. And the boys, well, we're in for a whopping. Well, let's see how much we can hold out, see how much cover we can get from all the different emplacements and objectives there. Only time will tell, but just another squad of 10 warriors comes out, and another squad of 10 warriors comes out. There is a lot of Necrons out of seemingly nowhere. Dun, dun, dun! Holy crap. But Let's shoot him! Shoot him, boys! Shoot him! Interceptor shot, miss. But we got another interceptor shot. We missed. But we got a quad gun. Come on, guys. We got this. We got this. And, oh, I hit with 1, and it's twin linked. I hit with 3, and that ends up being 2 penetrating hits. And he decided not, but I only get 2 shakens, and because of living armor, he shakes both of them. The gun emplacements have failed me. Perhaps if I was better at shooting. It's kind of interesting to see that, actually. But we'll go back to that later because a death ray just shot through some bikes and instant killed 2. And no feel no pain, because instant killing is the only way to ignore feel no pain. And he got it. And continuing with his Tesla shots, a couple more wounds. I roll for my saves. I fail a couple more. I try to look out, sir, and there's 2 wounds to be given, or 3 wounds total, and so I get 1 off, but I fail 2 others, so my pain boy dies, and there's 1 wound on my power claw. Then the immortals, they decide to see if it arcs, and it does not arc to anyone, and the boys are actually just in range, but it doesn't arc to them either. Next, the other Doom Scythe, shooting his Death Ray of Doom, hits both of my planes. It's kind of hard to separate them, but I was in range of the custom force field, but I rolled double 1 instead of double 5s to have any kind of benefit there. And so he does get a penetrating hit, plus 2. He immobilizes me, and I go down 1 structure point, but he does manage to wreck the other DACA plane. But it was Paul, so it's okay. Then he continues to shoot with his Tesla cannons, and gets a few hits, manages I think 1 glance, and now I'm down to, or I'm stunned now. It was another penetrating hit, I was stunned. And so I can only move forward 18 inches, I have to move in a straight line, and I have 1 hull point left. But there's still more shooting, I'm not sure if he'll survive. Then Ghost Ark then shoots all his warriors in there and starts taking out my boys, and my power claw unwisely was a little too far up in the front, I guess. It's hard to tell when they run up on the side on you. But shooting, he only has 1 wound on him. He might be able to survive, but I roll a couple of lookout sirs. I fail the 1, and he's gone. And there was only 1 wound dealt total, and so it was very, very sad. Continuing, just peppering shots at my big boy squads, trying to take out as many as possible. And the immortals, just trying to get me off, especially the quad gun, because it has potential, although it hasn't really been shown. Well, I got 2 penetrating hits, it was just very unfortunate that it didn't do anything to the Doom Scythe. But there's another fresh DACA jet waiting to get Tesla down. And so I evade 5+, I managed to block 3, so that's great. But no, and the other one doesn't hit. And then so does it arc? No. But we have another shot of Teslas. And twin linked, 3 shots. I don't miss any of these, and he's got 2 penetrating hits. He only had 2 left. And I wreck, but I don't scatter at least onto my own boys. The Cryptek can't shoot or can't shoot the last cannon, but he has his own semi-last cannon, but he misses because he always misses. And that is important to know. Except in the times he doesn't miss. But again, shooting, rapid fire, very close. I do like some cover, but with all the amount of shots, as you can tell, we've been shooting with Necrons for a couple minutes now, and it's not slowing down. We have 1 more DACA jet still alive. Maybe there's some hope of him staying alive, even though he can only shoot snapshots next turn, but to no avail. He dies, and it scatters, but not on top of anyone. So thank goodness for that. It's strength 6, AP nothing if it does hit. So you just put the large blast under the flyer and scatter as normal. It's the first time flyers have died. I'm very privileged that it has been my DACA jets. Then the chariot shooting his, and he declares a charge on them afterwards. And I am going to, he does fail his charge, but then we forgot I was going to do Overwatch, and I realized I can't even hurt him with my strength 5 weapons, but then I need to roll for leadership. I actually fail. Boss pull, I save the wound, but on the reroll, it's still another fail. I fall back a whopping 16 inches. So I don't think the bikes are going to be doing too much anymore. And does the objective explode? It does not. So, end of turn 2. The board is full of Necrons. Out of nowhere. It was actually awesome just to see. And it was like, you know, 24 plus, so it was like 30 inches up. You got warriors and mortals rapid firing right into your face. It's really hard to kind of prevent that, but it was awesome turn. Stay tuned, click the link for part 3, see if the Orks have any chance of pulling out a victory.